Second time's a charm?
Yeah,
this is the second time we're filming this video. Because the first time, well, these, my friends, are the 2 bags that I can travel with over the course of 1 month to 6 months. However long the trip is, this is all I bring with me. And in this video, I just want to show you guys what I pack in here, how I pack nomadically, a couple little nomadic travel hacks. They're heavy, but they do the trick. This is travel mode right now, so everything is jam-packed in these bags really, really tightly. When I get to the locations I'm at, I definitely unpack it and lighten up the bags and use one of them as a daily, everyday backpack. So let's start with this. This is the Peak Design travel backpack. I think it's like 45 liters, right? 45, 40? I love this bag so freaking much. Like, I've had this about 5 years. I bought it with my own money. I say that because Peak Design started sending me some things after I built my TikTok. So I've kind of built a little relationship with them. A couple of things inside this bag they've sent me, but this I bought about 5 years ago. The reason I love Peak Design bags so much is that, especially this one, it's the only bag that I really believe will not break on me. Like, every other backpack I've had, just seems like, you know, the shell might get little nicks, scratches, or scuffs, things like that. The straps, I don't trust any bag but this one to travel with, plain and simple. Plus, they have a lifetime warranty on these bags, so if it does end up breaking, they'll replace it. Let's talk about a couple things on the outside of the bag first. First things first, travel hack number 1, always travel with 1 or 2 carabiners. You never know when you need to hook things onto the outside of the bag. This guy I like to travel with and keep it on the outside of the bag so that I have easy access while I'm traveling. This is an inflatable neck pillow.
People usually look at me on the plane when I'm inflating this thing. They're like, what is happening here?
Anything that I have here, I will link down below in the description. So, like, if you're interested in buying these things on Amazon, just head down there, click. So here we go. This is it. Took a little 10 seconds to inflate, and it's very comfortable. And it's silky smooth. Other side of the bag here, JBL clip. You never know when you need to start a party. So it's always nice to have a little Bluetooth speaker on you. A couple more things here on the side. 𝗬𝗏 selfie stick, which I use religiously for my TikToks. And by the way, these are here for easy access in case I really need something quickly. GoPro Volta, charge my GoPro. I got everyday battery life. On the other side, we got the greatest travel water bottle in existence. Packable, rollable water bottle. This is the Hydropack Flux 1 liter. When you fill it up, it actually, you know, stands on its own. It stands up on its own, and you can buy filters that you attach onto here. Super lightweight. I think this video is already getting more interesting than the last one, than yesterday's. I'm glad we're reshooting this. Let's dig in to the main compartment of this backpack. So on top here we got clothes. I have an empty fanny pack, which, you know, for outings during the day, hikes, whatever, it's just nice to have. Some clothes, pants, socks, a toque because we're going to New York soon and it's gonna be cold there. Pants and shirts, top up here. Down below here we have the Peak Design, what is this called? Packing cube. Peak Design packing cube, small. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. It's really cool because when you're fitting your clothes in, you open the sides and it expands like this. I'll open it up and show you. I've got travel hack number 2. I only travel with 3 pairs of socks and 3 pairs of underwear. Here's the trick. How do I explain this? The trick is 1 pair is for wearing, the 2nd pair is for washing, the 3rd pair is for drying. So you have to be disciplined every day. Just jump in the shower with these on, wash, leave them to dry, and you have a clean pair always in rotation. You should see how much I can fit in here. I got 2 pairs of shorts. I can also fit a 3rd pair of shorts in here. Got more socks. I got t-shirts, more underwear, more shirts, more underwear, tank top, more t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of clothes in this little tiny packing cube. And let me show you what it's like to pack it up. I'm gonna do this really quickly. Usually I take my time to flatten things out and make it look half decent, right? There we go. Packing everything back into here. And you know what? Let's throw more socks, and why not throw the toque in here while we're at it? Zip the top up. 2, 3. I think I'm putting more than they suggest in here, but hey, it's working out really well. Kind of shove the clothes in as you zip the sides up. These compression bags, I love them. I love them so much. They make 2 sizes. They make the small one and they make one that's double this size. And I'm thinking about getting the double-sized one so I can put all my clothes at once. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom. Nice and packed. And I just shove it at the bottom of the bag to protect everything above it. It's nice protection at the bottom. Okay, that's that. Let's dig into these 2 Peak Design bags. Peak Design sent me these, by the way, just so you know. But they've never paid me because I love to use their stuff, and they realized how much I appreciate their stuff. So that's just
So they're not paying.
So they're not paying me. This is the Peak Design tech pouch. Fantastic little origami design inside, many compartments, a lot of things. I don't think I'll be able to show you everything that's in here, but a couple things that'll be important is this. You have a little travel plug adapter. Travel hack coming up very soon. I'll leave this aside so that we remember that. Can you show them there? Yes, perfect. That's there for the future. In here we have just all the GoPro accessories, clips and things like that, head mount, anything that I might not need immediately but later on in any kind of form or fashion. In the middle I keep my filters. Now some of you might be like, oh, this is not good. This is slightly dangerous. Yes, I know. But I don't have space to fit like filter cases. So I think that this is a good compromise. This case is, I feel, safe enough to keep these filters in here protected. Yeah, so that's what I do. Always have a pair of wired in-ear headphones. You need these all the time as a filmmaker, if you care about audio, which you should. And then on this side, we got some gimbal accessories. We got drone polarized ND filters for the spoiler alert, gimbal mount, which also spoiler alert. And that's it, tech pouch. So great little thing. Back pocket, extra cables, Peak Design bathroom bag. I think it's called a wash pouch, actually. That's what it's called. Also, fantastic little origami design. It is really packed tight. They have a larger version, but I can only fit the small one in here. Little pockets for your toothbrush. It's really nice, like the magnetic pocket here. This is a great little bag. I love it. This hook, amazing. You just leave it hooked in the shower or something like that, or above the sink, and you have everything just sitting nicely on display for you to take and put back. That's it. Don't forget to floss, people. Okay, finally, last thing in this pocket, which this thing bothers me a lot. This is a GoPro dome, half over underwater dome. Is that what you call it? So I haven't yet to use this, but I brought it because we're here in beautiful Portugal, and there is a lot of water around us. So I want to use the GoPro in the ocean. The only problem with this thing is everything inside is air. It's dead space. You can't do anything about it. It takes a lot of space in the bag. So actually, maybe I should hook this on the carabiner on the outside of the bag when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Solution.
a good idea.
All right. How are you guys doing so far? I hope you're enjoying yourself. This is a really fun video to shoot. I love packing travel bags. By the way, everything, travel hack number 3, everything that I pack in my bags, I list on a Notion template on my computer. Every single piece I list, and I write down later on whether I use that item or not, and I'll bring it or not bring it on my next trip. Effective and efficient with your packing.
Wait, I'm actually running out of space for some reason.
Jeez. Did you offload?
I did.
Got it all done? Got enough space for the rest of my TED Talk?
Yes. Let's fucking
All right,
do it.
we're back into it. More travel hacks coming up, way more stuff. We're going to talk about it all right here. No, for real, we're getting to the exciting part of this video because we're talking about camera gear. That's what we're here for, right? Let's open the front of this bag. It's got a little dirty, but this will wash off a little bit of a spit shine. Just kidding. I'll use water. Little pocket in front for sunglasses, things like that, money. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This is my pride and joy of this bag because I've been able to lay everything I need perfectly flat and nice in here. So we have, like, this is the 𝗫𝗍 D4 Duo, great little mic, records audio from the front and back. I like it for vlogging, to put things nicely, maybe right in front like that. Peak Design leash. This is fantastic for one of the cameras that I'm going to show you in here. Stay tuned. I love this little thing. I bought that. 𝗚𝗲 𝗠𝗲. I love this little thing. This is great for, you know, when you're in a pinch and you need a light on someone's face or something like that. Really great, really easy to travel with. Drone batteries, drone controller. Fits nice and flat right here, so it's kind of nice. We got Canon battery charger. Wow, this is full of spoilers. This whole side of it is very full of spoilers. This is the Logitech MX Master 3 for Mac. This is the first time I've actually traveled with this mouse. Last time I was just using like the trackpad on my computer, but I find my productivity increases so much. I'm faster at editing. I'm faster at whizzing around on the computer when I have a mouse. So I decided that I would bring this with me this time, and I do not regret it. We have a floaty handle for the GoPro. This floats, of course, in the ocean and the water. Here we have another wonderful piece of gear. This is the Ronin 𝗚𝗏2. I love how compact it folds down when you're traveling. The profile, very slim, so it fits really nicely in this part of my bag. I feel like I should say a couple more things about this gimbal because I use it a lot. It's lightweight. It can fly my R5 plus a big lens. For the size, it's the most amazing gimbal that you can have. Of course, there are bigger gimbals that are smoother, but when you're traveling, boom, that's the gimbal you want. Travel hack number 4. It's number 4. We have a little cube power bar here. So 3 US plugs plus 3 USB plugs to charge. And the nice thing about this, here we're gonna go back to, call back to this thing. That's why I left this here. Plug this in. And now you have one converter for 3 US plugs and USB plugs. You don't need to buy multiple converters, so definitely get one of these and one of these, linked below. A couple more things here in these pockets. The beauty of Peak Design is we have a bunch of pockets here in this bag. This is a lav mic, 𝗁𝗍 really, really good lavalier mic. This we use with my buddy's Rode Wireless Go 2. Which I used to have, but I lost on traveling one time. That sucked. This I plug into the Rode Wireless Go 2, and we can get very great audio on the go, super portable stuff here. And we have in the top pouch right here 2 packables. This is a packable laundry bag. It's so lightweight, it's light as a feather, but it really folds out to a large laundry bag. I also like that it has the Earth, a map on it. It just reminds me that I'm always traveling, if I can't remember. Okay, second packable item is the Peak Design packable tote. They sent this to me. I love this thing. It's lifetime warranty, once again. And this is how I am doing my part slightly in saving the planet, one plastic bag at a time. Going grocery shopping, take this with me instead of getting a plastic bag every time I go grocery shopping. So thank you, Peak Design, for this. Extra cables, you know, these things are just lying around everywhere. You can find them. I should put these in the in the tech pouch. And then another charging brick, which has 2 USB ports and a USB PD USB-C port. Amazon 2-pack. You know where to find it. That is all. What do we have in here? Very important when you're traveling. A couple of locks, Westcott locks. That's it with this bag. Let's pack it up real quickly. How do I do this? Definitely get a top-down shot of this in a second. Oh yeah.
Do it.
Love it. There we go. I've had this for 5 years and it still looks pretty new to me. One thing I didn't mention you've probably seen this entire video is these when I'm traveling, I just keep them around my neck all the time. Airplanes, crying babies, you want to get rid of that noise. These are the Sony XM2s, really good headphones. They are the 2s. I didn't upgrade to the 3s or anything because don't fix what ain't broke. Now we get into the nitty gritty, the great gear bag that I really am proud of. This is new for this trip. Story time.
Story time.
Story time. I was like, I need a shoulder bag. The guy who's filming, you want to show them yourself for a second?
Hello.
The guy who's filming, Guy, has a shoulder bag like this. I was like, dude, this is a good idea. You have all your gear in here, your camera gear. You put as much weight in this bag as possible as opposed to that one, and which goes on your back. And so I was like, yeah, let's do that. I walked around Montreal, actually one-wheeled, looking for a bag. I went to a couple camera stores and ended up stumbling upon this one, which only cost me 100 Canadian dollars, which is what, 80 US dollars?
Something like that.
Something like that. We're gonna start with just this little front pocket, which is the most accessible pocket, the things that I need the most, AirPod Pros. These are good for walking around the city, shooting photography. Fidget spinner.
If they were real AirPod Pros, it'd be even better.
Shh, don't tell them that. Yeah, I got ripped off on these ones. They're fake. I'm never gonna fall for that again. Okay, let me redo this for effect. Fidget spinner.
Whoa.
This is just fun to have. You know, when I'm sitting on an airplane, I'm bored, I just pull it out, and if I'm stressed or if I'm working, I have a lot of work to do or whatever, this is just a nice stress reliever. It's got some weight to it. It's hefty and it feels so good. It just spins so well. It never stops. And the colors, they blend into one when you're spinning it into, like, see, you've got red, green, and blue here. It just blends into a beautiful purple. Actually, is it? Yeah, no, it's not blending into a purple right now. Actually, from the side, it blends into a purple. Anyways, I got this in China like 10 years ago, and it still is the most amazing thing I've ever bought. Got a pen in case you need that, and that's it. Okay, let's backtrack for just a quick second here. This bag, again, $100, Vanguard 𝗃𝗏 range. That's the bag if you're interested, after seeing what I can fit in here. This is a great little shoulder pad, very comfortable, almost memory foamy. We're gonna open it up and get inside and take a look. Okay, top compartment. We got M1 Pro, MacBook Pro, 14-inch. Great little travel laptop. If you travel a lot and you're debating between the small or the big one, get the small one. You won't regret it.
Look how perfectly that fits.
It just fits so nicely in this bag. Here we got this wonderful 3-split charging cable. USB-C, Lightning, and USB micro. And that I use with my Anker PowerCore 10,000. So this thing can charge my phone 2 or 3 times, plus my camera, which I'll show you in a second. So I'm gonna sit. All right, this is my favorite new best friend. The bread and butter of, actually the bread and butter's down here. I'll show you that soon. This is the other bread. This is the butter, the bread's down here. This is a Fujifilm X100V. Great for street photography. It's silver, but it's still pretty inconspicuous, and it doesn't look like a super giant expensive Canon EOS camera. So I love to walk around town just with this and the Peak Design leash that I showed you earlier. Carry my drone in here. I just put it in here because it's safe, but you know, once I get to the location, I unpack the bag and leave the drone stuff all together. We have a little pouch for batteries, extra GoPro battery, extra Canon battery. We have the Peak Design wrist strap, which I bought myself.
Good.
Extra USB-C cable. I really gotta consolidate my cables. They're kind of just spread all over the place right now. On the side, we have a CF Express Type B card reader, Angel Bird, which I bought for the camera, the bread that is in here. And we have SanDisk 2 terabyte portable SSD. This is the only extra storage I have. By the way, speaking of storage, I made sure to upgrade this to have 2 terabytes of internal storage. Everything I do, I work from internally on this computer. And then when I'm done working on stuff, I send it over to this drive, or if I have fast enough internet speed, I will copy it to my Synology NAS, which is sitting in my living room at home. Here we go, top shot, so that's this side. Let's go look at this stuff for a quick second. We have a chest strap for GoPro, which I use religiously as well for my TikToks. We have a GoPro with the media mod on it. I love the shotgun mic because when I have this on my chest and I go up to strangers and I speak to them, this shotgun mic has a far enough pickup to hear what the stranger is saying in return, and it also picks up my voice very well. So this is the kit. I also have a GoPro Max lens mod, which I also use when I'm shooting TikToks, just to get a wider field of view and so that I can cut the GoPro footage into vertical. Excuse me, man. Your dog is absolutely beautiful. And then we have the famous Insta360 1x2. Insta360, you have a 1x3 if you're willing to, you know, I will be accepting with open arms, open hands, you see? All right, one of the beautiful things about this bag here is once these are clipped shut, it takes a few seconds to actually access the inside of the bag, but it has a top compartment to access everything I just showed you. So I can reach in really quickly pull out my 𝗚𝗏, snap a shot, toss it back in. You gotta demonstrate, right?
Yeah. Boom.
Oh, don't forget the lens cap. Toss it back in, zip it up. I love that little top compartment. Before we go to the bread, but I forgot. Oh, well, I'll just use this top pocket to shove this back in here. You see how amazing that is? We have a back pocket here. It's sort of a secret compartment, but not. You see the zippers, but it's against my body. So this is stuff where I'm gonna put valuables like extra money, Canadian passport.
You from Canada?
I am. And it also has an included rain fly, which goes around the bag when it's raining. Keep your bag and your gear dry. Done with that. We have luggage pass through, so you can, if you have a rolling luggage container, you can sit it on top of the luggage. Let's look at these side pockets. I'm just gonna delay the bread pockets until the end. Side pocket, easy access, Mac charger. You never know when you're gonna run out of juice. Nice to have that right on the side. And then on the other side, there's just other like random little things that I like that I carry, like chapstick, stuff like that. Little Peak Design there's a bottle opener in there too, I think. What do you call this? A little multi-tool from Peak Design. Let's do this. Here we go. Bottom compartment is the heaviest of them all. Oh, forgot this one. This pocket, I just carry 2 micro SD converters in case one breaks. And the other side, I have change. Here we go.
Nice.
This is the moneymaker section of the bag. This is my Canon EOS R5, the beautiful. I just got this one. I was using an EOS R for a little while, but this one I upgraded for the 120 frames per second in 4K to shoot photos of dogs, slow motion videos of dogs. That's why I upgraded to this. And at the same time, I got this Canon 50mm f1.2. This is really like, when I say moneymaker, I mean, you can make a lot of money with any camera, to be honest, but this just adds so much magic to the footage, this lens specifically. I mean,
we love Canon.
I like Canon. I love Canon, especially for the photography side of things, because I do consider myself to be more of a photographer than a videographer. So having the autofocus, the dog eye autofocus, all of the photo settings of this camera. This L bracket I'm not sure if I'm going to use, but I did bring it because it helps me mount the camera vertically to my gimbal in case I'm going to shoot some slow motion gimbal shots for TikTok. And then finally, I have the Samyang 14mm autofocus lens for RF mount, which I don't think they're allowed to sell anymore, to be honest. I'm lucky I got this when I did. Maybe they sell it, I don't know. If they do, links down below. This is great for vlogging. It just offers such a unique perspective on the world because you see so much around the subject you're shooting. I really love this lens. I use it a lot. Guys, I think that's everything.
Yo!
Anything in my pockets? iPhone 11 Pro. Not really upgrading because phones tend to sometimes get stolen when you're traveling, sometimes. Now I think we're done.
Now
I think we're done. I love talking about gear. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on how I could improve my packing game, I'm all ears. So let me know down in the comments. And if you happen to stumble upon this channel out of nowhere, hit the subscribe button because I would love to see you back for the future videos. Until then, enjoy your life. Oh, dude, that was so much better than yesterday's video. It's so fun to have someone film. I can't wait to film yours.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you're a star. You're in the video.
We're in it.